In 2015, some data was collected by the national government, and it said that our council area had the second most vulnerable young children from 0 to 8 years old in South Australia.
And that put our students in the council area as second to the APY lands, as in needs, in particular emotional vulnerability.
That was obviously very concerning. There was something about the Mannum or Mid-Murray council area that increased the level of vulnerability of young people. A collaborative impact project was put together across all government, non-government, community agencies to say, how are we going to fix this? So from Morgan, which is in the north of the council area, all the way down to Mannum, all the schools are part of that collaborative impact project. And we're working together, particularly to improve engagement of students in learning.
Running on the spot as fast as you can, washing your face when you get sweaty. All right, you're ready, here we go. Listen to the words and let's get moving.
For me, the two major things that really matter about kids in schools is attendance and engagement. And if either of those are missing, we can't really make the difference that we need to make.
Children can't learn if they're not here. They need to be here, so we need to provide them with a reason to come. And so we have to be that engaging environment that is relevant to them. And in a small rural community, you have to work from where they are. You've got to give them a reason to drive 25, 30 kilometres into the town.
I guess in terms of when I come to assessment and things, attendance is really crucial because students that don't attend often don't have much evidence of learning at times. Even if they're quite capable, there's still missing that evidence, which makes it hard to report on.
One day, you can just miss so much in one day, so it's just scary to think of the amount of days some students can have off, and it just adds up to years over time, and it's just such a scary thought, so you've really got to make every minute count when they're here.
And again, the gaps in their learning just get bigger and bigger every time they miss something. Even a day a week really makes a lot of difference over time.
So it does build on their education, and it also, very importantly, creates a lot of friends for themselves as well, so that in itself builds their confidence.
It is important, not only for their learning and for friendships, but also to set them up for when they're adults to have good work ethic.
And what do you play on?
What are you writing there?
Latitude.
Latitude.
It's really fun there.
I think it's important to engage with parents because, well, especially for little kids, I teach year 1s and 2s, they mostly can't get themselves out of bed and to school by themselves. They really need a parent to do that. And so by engaging with the parents and making them feel like they're part of the school community and that they're a vital part in their kids' life. They know that already, but they may not see it through the eyes of the school. So I think it's really important to make the parents feel welcome, part of the classroom community, and that way they actually want to do the right thing. They want to have their kids at school.
There's a lot of complex needs, so supporting not only the student but the family as well, and just that team approach for the child to support everyone involved in that child's education and life. Yeah.
I think the hardest part for our schools is the rural isolation. We have more transient populations, so it's a battle that we have consistently, and it's a growing one.
Do you guys think it's important to go to school?
Yes.
Yeah? Why is it important that you go to school?
That you can learn new things.
So every term we have attendance awards, so we have students who have 100% attendance, they enter the Attendance Hall of Fame. There's quite a few who have those certificates. We also have students who have between 90 and 95% attendance, which is also fantastic because we all know that kids do get sick. We don't want them rocking up when they're sick obviously, but just trying to encourage that real want to come to school and be present and be engaged at schools.
One example from another school that I think might be something we might take on is a volunteer wake-up call program, where we have volunteers who are willing to actually bring families who opt in to say, time to get up, let's get the kids ready and get them to school.
Humour works pretty well for me, and we have a lot of fun in the class, and being more social with your peers and having, I guess, stronger connections with them can actually help students with their well-being overall.
Engaged students come to school more, so it's going to impact on attendance, and vice versa. Students who attend are more engaged and achieve greater learning outcomes.
We see that all the things we provide here is giving the children a connection with the school, with the environment, with the district, with other schools, that just promotes that whole community atmosphere.
Research has shown that schools are what we call the protective factor. So kids may be having all sorts of trauma and negative experiences, but if they come into school, it's been proven to be a protective factor. And if there's just one adult, whether it be at school or in the community, that believes in that child, that also enhances their chance of more likelihood of being successful adults. So it's massive.
Like being at school?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
I like doing Christmas Santa and I'm gonna do it at lunchtime. I can run.